Beyonce brought some serious heat to her Super Bowl halftime show last year. You remember this? She was wearing that sultry leather and lace number. Well, she did it again with that ultra-sexy lingerie look that she brought to the stage at the Grammy Awards. It was a look that was so inspiring. One woman brought her own Beyonce-like outfit to the street. She went out in New York City to see what the reaction would be. There she is. It is Ruthie Friedlander. She's deputy editor for Elle.com. She just wrote all about her Beyonce experience. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I love that you did this, but I want to know how it came about. Were you just watching Beyonce chair dancing in this risque lingerie and said, hey, that's something I got to do?
Yeah, I mean, we were in the office, all my staff and I, we were watching the Grammys, and we could not believe how sexy and amazing the performance was and how amazing her and Jay-Z looked together. And we were kind of all sitting around talking about, like, how would that feel to, like, feel that empowered and dressed like that? And the next day, we all kind of came into work talking about it still and, you know, looking at all of these articles about it. And I just kind of was like, I'm going to do this. Why not?
So as a social experiment or to personally feel it? Did you, when you decided to do it, did you decide I'm going to write about it?
You know, I think that at first it kind of was a joke. We were talking about it, like, what would that feel like? And then I called in a bunch of products. So I actually called Jennifer Fisher, who makes the real earrings that she wore.
All right.
And then I called in my friends at Fleur de Mal, who made this amazing cat suit. And then it kind of felt real. So I was like, I have to write about this, and it's going to be such an experience.
It's so fun looking at you in these pictures out and about in New York City.
That's the elevator that I go into every single day.
You're going to work.
Yeah.
You're taking the subway.
Yep.
But you did it on the coldest day, one of the coldest days we've had. It was like 14 degrees. What, are you out of your mind?
It was. You know, I am a little out of my mind. You know, it was cold, but we wanted to make sure that it was super timely, and it was kind of like the idea happened, and I had to run with it.
So here's the thing. Beyonce is wearing this on stage at the Grammys. I mean, I get it. You want to talk about what would it feel like to feel that empowered.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing when you're going out and people are looking at you like, that's how this woman must be. What the heck is going on? And we see this guy is looking like, well, he actually is very interested. So tell me about the reactions you got, because I imagine some of them were pretty nuts.
It was, you know, it was interesting. At first, people completely ignored me. So I went into Starbucks and people were pretending not to see what I was doing.
Right.
And it was, I kind of felt like, I guess they're used to this maybe.
Yeah.
And people were actually really nice about it. A few guys thanked me. They said, thank you so much for my day.
You said thanked,
yeah,
not spanked. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I did not get spanked.
Good. Well, you don't know in New York either with
You
that.
don't. But they did say thank you. A bunch of guys said, I had a great day now. But the best reaction came from these two female cops that I came across. My subway card didn't work because the machines were frozen because it was so cold, and they let me in for free. They said anyone dressed like Beyonce can go take the subway for free.
Oh, so they got that it was the Beyonce thing without you even saying so.
Well, we talked about it. They were like, are you a model? I said, absolutely not, but thank you.
Wow.
They told me that they loved Elle when I told them that I was writing for Elle, and then they let me go for free.
How much fun? I do have to ask you, will you ever do it again just for yourself, not necessarily to write about it?
I will say that I did feel super sexy in that outfit. And I felt really great about my body, which I was worried about. I was worried that I was going to feel really exposed and, like, weird. I don't think that I will be wearing a full lace bodysuit in public.
In the middle of winter,
In the middle of winter, perhaps not again. But I do feel like, you know, I felt really great about my body, and I did wear something, you know, maybe a little tighter than I would have today to work.
Well, how much fun.
Yeah.
Well, nice. It did empower you.
Yeah,
Ruthie, great story. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.